Miss you too, Danny. How you doing? Oh, I was loud on that. I need to turn the mic down. Miss you too. Welcome. We're gonna get the show started in about 25 minutes. I usually use this time advertise on several places that we're on. We got a bunch of news. Lots of Disney Plus news. Lots of Disney Plus news. So much Disney Plus news. And a review of the Westworld season finale. Or just the season in general. Spoiler free. Misty's putting on her makeup. While I didn't, clearly. Because all of this is... But, yeah. I gotta get some coffee and we'll start the show here in a small handful of minutes. 2 handfuls of minutes. Oh, Misty's coffee is just like... Misty's coffee will just knock you fucking awake. That's the face I was making earlier. I mean, I'm no scientist, but the cure for COVID is Misty's coffee. Just gotta advertise a couple more places, guys, and we'll get things underway. But holy hell. Holy hell. The amount of things that have happened the past couple days, and this isn't like pandemic related, just entertainment related, nerd culture related, is amazing. That's up. Misty's putting on her makeup. She's looking for the most perfect shirt. I wore a Fall Out Boy shirt because it was clean.
I cannot find my favorite Stranger Things shirt.
Uh-oh, she can't find her favorite Stranger Things shirt. Which, by the way, Stranger Things, Watchmen, and Good Omens nominated for Peabody Awards. Didn't have time to make a little page for it on today's show, but that was just a little tidbit for today. Oh, hell yes! We got a fan in the most unlikely of places. I'm gonna put this on the screen. Let me just add this to the screen real quick. This is adorable. This is this is Eric's cat. I'm just gonna show him. I'm just gonna show him. Can I show this? Will it let me show this? Otherwise, you know what? I'll just save the image and then just show it up on the screen, because that's being a dick right now. I'm gonna save this image because it's so adorable. Look at this. This is Stephanie and Eric's cat, whose name I don't know, which is a travesty. Watching, I guess, last night's stream. It's either, no, I think the cat likes the Red Nebula outro, because the sound that it makes is kind of a pitch. So, yeah, good kitty. Good kitty. That or that cat has an interest. Well, cats do like garbage. So there you go. And anything that I create is garbage. Just kidding. I really don't have that low self-esteem about I kind of do. But thank you guys for watching us on Facebook and Twitch. This is the episode we've been waiting for, Misty and I personally, for at least 3 weeks now. Just a lot of shit to talk about. We haven't had like anything to talk about because of this whole damn pandemic deal. It's been a pain. It's been a royal pain in the ass trying to put together a weekly show about nerd culture, and then culture just shuts down because everything shut down. What is that? Okay, we're gonna tango, apparently. That tango music's coming on. I got a Discord question. Okay. Hey, Stephanie, I just showed y'all's cat watching the stream. I literally just showed y'all's cat watching the stream. I'll put it back up. What's the cat's name? If we have a new fan, we want to know his name. Or hers name. There's that precious kitty. Watching, you know what? We're just gonna leave it right there. We're just gonna put the cat right there. Since Misty's not here yet, we'll just put the cat right there. We have our first feline fan.
Ralphie, how do you feel about it?
Uh-oh. Yeah, don't let Ralphie hear. Come on, phone, load the video. Load the video? Is that a video? I thought it was a picture. It came up as a picture. If it's a video, even better.
So Ralphie is feeling very ambivalent about this. He's feeling very ambivalent.
That's a live Ralphie shot. We don't have the Ralphie cam anymore.
He said, I don't know. He does not like cats.
He does not.
He would prefer to eat one. But,
Of course, he wants to eat all creatures.
A squirrel scared the crap out of him when I was walking him this afternoon.
Squirrels do scare him. Oh, did you find out that squirrels scare him today?
No. The thing we were approaching it, and it was in the bushes.
Yeah.
And it flew so fast up the tree, Ralphie only had time to react. And if the squirrel had not gone up into the tree, I would have gone down.
He's a butthead.
I'm gonna go Kelly Clarkson today, no makeup.
Kelly Clarkson wears makeup.
I haven't, no, every time I've seen her during the pandemic, though, on TV via, like, her own camera, she's not wearing makeup. She was singing on, like, CNN or whatever.
I literally, my butthole clenched when you said, I'm gonna go Kelly Clarkson.
Oh.
Because that could mean so many things.
No, I'm going Alicia Keys. How about that?
I'm just getting bits of video. Okay, okie dokie. I guess their cat is a really big fan. They have videos of the cat.
That's fantastic. We gotta, like, share those on Facebook or something.
Oh. I'm wrapped up in my own cords.
Do you have coffee?
I do have coffee. This is the pre-stream chat, if you've never been here before. It's basically Misty and I, just bantering to each other.
It's fun.
It's very fun. We have a good time here. Couple more places to advertise. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. We've got huge news on a lot of stuff. A lot. It's more than we've had in a couple weeks. Hey, I see Tifa. Is that the cat's name? Is the cat's name Tifa? Because I fucking love that. I think Eric was talking about Tifa the other night, and I had no idea what he was talking about, because I didn't know the cat's name. But yeah, that's...
Aww.
We're gonna... Tifa shall always remain part of the Nerd Alert stream now, because I am putting Tifa next to the Nerd Alert logo. For right now, at least. Until I find a better spot. First feline fan. Cats love the stream because I look like a raccoon.
Are you sure that's why?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by
I
that?
don't know.
You saying I look like something else?
No.
Get off the show. No, I'm kidding. You're the only reason people watch. If it's just me, people are like, oh, he's playing that damn basketball game again. But yeah, we will keep Tifa in the stream. Where else was I gonna advertise? Oh, the Facebook groups, that's right. Okay. So let me just make sure I can share the live video in these groups. Okay, it doesn't look like I can in this group. But I can in this group? I'm not even sure. Not gonna mess with their rules if that's a rule. Okay, so you can in that group. Cool.
What are you doing?
Close that bathroom door. He will break in there.
The toilet's closed.
The toilet's closed.
Yep. It's always closed after I'm done in there.
See that? You see that? Did y'all see that dig at me? That was a smooth dig at me. It was very nice. Ooh, you know what? Let's try Quarantine Cabaret. Since this is the quarantine season of Nerd Alert. Might as well. Tifa likes to sit in the toilet and jump in the tub. If only we can get Ralphie in the tub.
Somebody I know.
Eric, we put Tifa in the stream, our first feline fan. Is that the group? You know what? Fuck it. That's the group. That's what I'm doing. Okay.
Sweet.
Alright, we have 10 minutes before the start of episode 2 of the quarantine season of Nerd Alert. If you've never been here before, I'm Dan.
I'm Misty.
This is Misty.
Hello.
For the past couple weeks, we've really had nothing to talk about nerd culture because the world's been put on hold. But now the world's picking back up, whether it's prematurely, whether it's too early, whatever. That means shit is happening, and we've got a lot to talk about as far as nerd culture. What do we count as nerd culture? Well, if you have like 4 or 5 streaming services, if you love comic books, if you love comic book movies, comic book TV shows, if you like video games, if you like movies and TV shows based on video games, if you like animated cartoon shows, if you like anything that could gotten you beaten up in high school, this is the place to watch, because I got beat up in high school, or in 6th grade, as Eric mentions so many times. And Misty, I mean, I don't know if she ever got beat up in high school.
I was the angry one of my group of friends, so no. People were scared that I would beat them up, but I am a pacifist.
Eric, I haven't mentioned it in months.
I was gonna say, I don't remember this.
But you know, as soon as I said I got beat up in high school, I could just picture your fingers at the keyboard going, or in 6th grade. Like, I knew you were about to mention it, bro, because I know you. So I just got it out there first. So welcome, viewers on Twitch and Facebook. We have three here, 3 there. Awesome. We're starting in 8 minutes. I thought there would be more advertising to do, but better early than late. I was not. I resemble that accusation. You mean resent. You resent. Resemble that accusation means that I was right, that you were going to do that. Like, that's what... No. Cheers, man. I think we might play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order tonight, if Misty doesn't want to watch anything. Do you, I mean, didn't you have some Law and Order SVU?
I have, no, okay, one of my favorite Netflix shows that's dark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so one of my favorite Netflix shows is starting back up in June, so that means I need to watch the previous 2 seasons. So we can talk about that later, though.
Because she forgets about stuff, and, like, so before...
It's a very complicated, convoluted story, so yes, I'm rewatching the first 2 seasons.
No, I said what I meant, and I meant what I said.
You resemble...
He resembles that accusation. You know who else resembles accusations? Bill Cosby. That's what... I don't know what resemble that accusation means, but, now it's my favorite phrase.
No.
I'm writing it down somewhere. I'm going to use it as a punchline for whenever I get on stage again. I don't even know when I'm going to get on stage again. I mean, at this rate, strip clubs are going to open before, like, comedy clubs. So I might have a new name, is what I'm saying. I might have old Possum Boy coming to the stage. Old Rocket Rat Cock. Sorry, that was way too rated M. I'm sorry. That was way too rated R for the show.
I won't be visiting you at work.
You won't be visiting me at work?
No.
Really? Really? You won't want to see this dance with some glitter? You know,
some glitter.
Maybe some Kid Rock going?
No,
Again, way inappropriate. Not the context
not my
talking
thing.
about Kid Rock.
Not my thing.
I had to restart my phone to make the video play smoothly. I'm back, though. Boom. Nobody wants to see that, Danzy. Correct. Nobody does. That's what makes me want to do it more. Because I don't care about people's feelings. Except when they're offended or turned off. And I like doing that to people. Because I am a living, breathing troll. This isn't actually a real show. I just gathered people in here to waste their time. We're going to start in a couple minutes. By the way, we got I put $1 in your collar. Well, thank you, Steph.
Oh, okay.
I think we got merch, Nerd Alert merch. Anybody who's never been here before, go to the Twitch stream right now. There's the merch link right there. Go get Nerd Alert shirts. Keep Running shirts. The Keep Running shirts actually fit in with the times these days. Ironically.
Yeah.
But you can customize the shirt, get it in any color you want to, get it in any style you want to. I think we also have beanies and
there's like
tote bags.
Tote bags. You can get like a I like to call them baseball t-shirts.
Mm.
I think they're actually called, I don't know, Henleys or three-quarter. I don't know. They're Raglan shirts is what they're called, but I like to call them baseball tees. You can get a baseball tee and...
I'm going to come out with Nerd Alert Jules. Is what I'm going to do.
Why?
She hates Jules. She hates
I think it's silly.
It keeps the nicotine in my system, which keeps the anxiety
I know, but like...
in the bubble.
When people that have never been smokers... Juuling, I'm just like, I don't get it.
I hate that too.
I don't get it. But you know what? I don't smoke or Juul. It's whatever. I don't do that anymore.
How long have you been completely smoke-free? She's been smoke-free for quite a while now, like almost 2 years.
In August, it'll be 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy hell,
Yeah.
we gotta throw a little party. Not a lot of yelling, though. I can't do that. Like, I can't. Not a lot of cheering. I get this terrible cough. I don't know where it's from.
Don't know.
I get exhausted really easily.
This is probably the first. I don't really weigh myself or anything, but I think I've lost a few pounds. So I'm probably like I'm not in perfect shape, but I'm at a decent. I'm finally at a decent weight since I quit smoking. I gained weight and then I finally lost a little bit, but that's neither here nor there really.
And I'm ordering pizza every two nights. I'm ordering pizza every 2 nights. So I'm exact opposite. I'm like gaining weight.
It's probably just from working and it's hot outside now, so.
Have you ever attempted to order 3 of the cookie cakes from Pizza Hut and then go, oh no, I don't want the pizza man to judge me? Because I've done that. Cat stole my pizza last night or tried to. Fat Ass Club Unite. Yes. Yes. I'll do that though. I'll order food and then I'll cut down, I plan on eating everything I order, and then I cut down items because I'm like, man, the delivery driver's gonna think I'm having a party or something. But it's quarantine, so I'm not having a party. So and then I know, oh, the delivery driver's gonna judge me for how much of this Chinese food I'm ordering. So then I eat half of basically my appetite, and then I just have to settle it. Maybe it is a good, weight stabilizer. But I'm just letting you know.
But
I've ordered 3 pounds of crawfish before. That was last week. I'm gonna be a fat shit, and I don't care.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, either I think mine might be I might be stabilizing. I'm still moving around. You know, I'm not sitting on my butt all day or anything like that.
Hey!
I'm just saying,
I mean, that's what I'm doing, but you can think of nicer terms than that. Gracing my behind on a cushion. You could say that.
I'm just talking about me right now. I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay. I just thought you were implying I sit on my butt all day.
No, not at all. Anyway. It's whatever. I feel like either you're gaining weight or you're losing weight, you know, or maybe we're eating a lot of, maybe we're ordering in a lot, but then the weight is kind of staying the same because of stress.
Did I show you that picture
it comes in cycles?
Did I show you that picture that Adele just put out?
You did, and I said that she looks sickly.
If you haven't seen Adele recently, she put out, I guess this is a tidbit we can insert for all you Adele fans. Adele put out a picture for her birthday, and she does not look the same. I'll put her up right here.
This is distracting me.
Oh, my bad. I've got Facebook open, and it's distracting the poor gal. I'm gonna put up a picture of Adele.
There are Adele fans. I mean, she has a nice voice.
Adele's got a great voice.
I can't say that I'm a fan, but
yeah, Adele's wonderful.
Okay, my question is, we'll wait
before
till we show the picture.
Before we get started, let's show this picture of Adele and see what everybody thinks. Where is it? Where did I put it? Right here. All right. I have it saved in the computer. But this is Adele now. Let me blow it up. Oh, let me not cover Misty with it, but there we go. That's Adele right now. She put that out on her birthday. Totally unrecognizable.
Yeah.
Unrecognizable.
Yeah.
I know,
Stephanie,
right?
Wow. Now, my question is, can she belt like she did when she had that weight on her? That's my question.
Yeah, has that voice changed? Like at all?
I feel like I could just boop and she would just fall over.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
She
looks sickly.
So if you
compared to what she was.
So if you had the opportunity to meet Adele, like you were just stumbled in a restaurant, there she was, probably eating a salad. You would just see. You wouldn't say hi, my name is. You would just be like, and try to knock her over.
Yeah.
I love you.
I mean, I feel like even.
I feel like you would put meth in front of Macaulay Culkin and just see what happens.
No, I would probably tackle him.
You would tackle Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
Do something Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci couldn't do, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would tackle Macaulay Culkin and be like, I'm so proud of you, man.
He'd be like, leave me alone, where's my security? But yeah, that's Adele now.
What drugs are she on?
What drugs
is she on?
Oh, Adele? I don't know. I'm gonna look. I'm not gonna say she looks sickly like this sadist over here. I think she looks great. That takes an extremely hard amount of work to do. A lot of willpower and a lot of probably going to the gym early in the morning and dedication. And who knows, she might have had health problems and had to like change her ways. I don't know. But she looks great. Hopefully her voice is like still the same though, because I do enjoy Adele's voice. Probably the strongest like pop voice.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, I always liked.
Ooh, plastic surgery or lap band. That could be it too.
I always liked Christina Aguilera's voice. I don't know what she's up to now, but
that
like
growl.
She didn't have a growl.
Make me that much stronger. Yeah. I can play some Christina Aguilera right now.
I like her voice. Okay, look at her, Britney Spears, and some other chick. They all kind of came out at the same time. So comparing all of those, Aguilera definitely has the better voice.
I'm gonna get plastic surgery after the wedding. Mommy makeover. 4 kids messed me all the way up. I love how you capsed all the way up. But power to you. 4 kids right here. Cheers. It's 7:03.
Yeah.
You want to start Nerd Alert?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome. I'm Dan.
I'm Misty.
And this is everything going on right now in the nerd world. Welcome to Nerd Alert Quarantine Season, Episode 2. Let's hit y'all with the intros. And welcome. Let's just get things kicked off. Westworld concluded last Sunday. We have to do this spoiler free. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, like we always do, what did you give, not just the season finale, just the overall season of Westworld?
I would give it a 9.
A 9?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give it an 8. I think the plot kind of got... The simple plot of Dolores and against the human race, they turned it into this big convoluted, complicated thing when it didn't have to be that complicated. But the addition of Aaron Paul, and the addition of other characters, I definitely say it was fine. It was fine. I'm totally pumped for season 4, which we reported last week is going to happen. But favorite part of the whole season? Like, what was your favorite dynamic, favorite character, anything?
I liked basically the, how can I put this without spoiling anything, the hierarchy.
Okay.
I liked kind of the condition of humanity.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, there's something that's not right about what's going on in the outside world, but you can't put your finger on it, and you don't really know. You know, it takes a while for you to kind of figure it out.
I liked Aaron Paul's addition and how he sort of became a John Connor type of character. John Connor from Terminator, he kind of became that sort of character. This, like, didn't want to be a hero, but, like, has to be a hero type of thing. Didn't know what was going on with himself, didn't know what was going on with what he was involved in. Also, and it's because I'm a sports fan, sorry, Marshawn Lynch, Super Bowl, what did he win he did win a Super Bowl. Beast Mode running back, former running back for the Seattle Seahawks and Oakland Raiders. Him being a cast member, and his character had like a mood shirt, so like his mood would light up on his shirt, and I thought that was cool, and he did a good job acting in it. If you haven't seen Westworld at all, you need to start binging it.
HBO.
Like I said, Amazon Prime, and just add that HBO channel. It's going to be way cheaper than the HBO streaming service. You get everything on HBO. But yeah, Westworld concluded. Later on down the line, we'll be able to fully break down the Westworld season finale. We don't want to spoil anything. We don't want to do it. Nothing like that. So that let's get into the fun stuff.
There will be a season 4 of Westworld.
There will be a season 4 of Westworld.
Because we talked about that last week. It was renewed for a season 4. You know what's funny?
Probably going to be the last season.
You know what's funny? I forgot that I am wearing green.
She's wearing her Oregon Trail t-shirt. You know,
it says you have died of dysentery. However you say it. I forgot that this is green, and we are in front of a green screen.
You'd make an excellent weather lady. You know that is just your head and your hands. It's gonna be raining. Oh no! It looks cool.
Forgot.
It looks
anyway,
cool.
It blends in. But now y'all know this is one of my favorite shirts. But I could not find my favorite Stranger Things shirt.
You're always in theme. Like, that's what that means. You're always going to be in the theme of whatever we're talking about. I should wear that Final Fantasy VII shirt you got me. That's just the Cactuar t-shirt. Just all green. Yeah. I'm going to wear that for a stream one day. Yeah. But that's...
Moving on.
That's that's our little thing of Westworld. I give it an 8. She gave it a 9. So if you haven't checked out Westworld yet, now the past season finales of Westworld, all 10. All 10. 10s across the board. Westworld's a fantastic show. And if you want to check out the original movie that happened back in like the 70s or 80s, check that out. We still got to watch, like, I still got to show you that.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
But let's get into the fun stuff, guys. This is the news. First things first, Tiger King documentary, like, exploded on Netflix, right? Right. Everybody had their own dream casting of Tiger King. I saw some people saying like Donald Sutherland should play the Tiger King.
Wow.
Also Kiefer Sutherland, just all these. But like Hollywood has topped itself. It's not going to be a movie. It's going to be a TV show with the American Vandal showrunner. American Vandal is that mockumentary that you'll find on Netflix of like just this joke documentary. I think the first season was like someone drew dicks on people's cars. The second season was somebody made all the kids shit themselves. Well, the American Vandal showrunner is going to be doing the Tiger King mockumentary, and Nicolas Cage
Yes.
Nicolas Cage will be playing Tiger King.
Yes.
I think this will be Nicolas Cage's. If he plays it right, if he shows up and does his job, does what Nicolas Cage can do, this could be Nicolas Cage's big comeback. This could get him an Emmy nomination. This could get him a Golden Globe nomination. And just for fun, I spliced what Nicolas Cage would look like as Tiger King.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm going to show
Alright.
what he would look like as Tiger King. That would be what Nicolas Cage looks
Alright.
like.
That's wow, I love it.
Yeah.
He looks very similar. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel like Nicolas Cage is hit or miss, you know?
It really all depends on what Nicolas Cage shows up. Which Nicolas Cage shows up.
He's really hit or miss. I don't know if he just needed money for a while or what.
Oh no, he needs money.
Now we bought this on Blu-ray, but we haven't watched it yet. Mandy looks like a really good movie. Remember?
Yeah, Mandy is supposed to be a really good movie. I think it kind of brought Nicolas Cage back into discussions. But yeah, I think this was a first get.
When you told me this, I freaking jumped up and down. I was so excited. I freaking loved him in like Leaving Las Vegas. So having seen him in other roles since then, I'm like, wait, what? Like some of them are really good, some really bad. So I'm like, yes, there's hope. And then there's this other really, crappy role that he played or whatever. or like, I've seen the trailer, I've seen enough,
I'm wondering who's gonna play who are they gonna get for the rest of the Tiger King Zoo people?
Well, there have been, but wait, didn't we talk about this on one of the shows?
We had
fantasy casting.
We had fantasy casting, but this is their first announcement. They're thinking outside the box because no one thought Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
When it's one of those castings where someone said Nicolas Cage and we all went, oh yeah, Nicolas Cage. Are they gonna do that with the other characters? Are they gonna get somebody as big?
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna cast a bunch of unknowns? But with the American Vandal showrunner, this is gonna be an amazing mockumentary of Tiger King. Are they gonna go with the story 100%? Are they gonna add some things? They're gonna take out some things. If you haven't seen the Tiger King Netflix documentary, and you're one of those people that refuse to, look, I hate trendy documentaries too. I hate it when everyone's talking about one specific thing and I haven't seen it and all that stuff. I gave this a try, and the reason everybody's talking about the Tiger King documentary is because it's so unbelievably true. You sit there after every episode going, oh my god, this really happened.
Mm-hmm.
This happened all under our noses. And it's a reason why it's a hit documentary on Netflix, because the story in itself is so unbelievable, but true. So I'm wondering if they're going to add some stuff, if they're going to subtract some stuff. I hope they add some stuff.
Yeah.
Because if you know the story, you know the story. But just to see them do comedy on everything that happened and maybe add little tidbits.
Yeah.
I mean, God, what...
But that's the thing, though. I feel like some of the stuff that happened in the Netflix documentary, not all of that's true. Some things, in order to have a dramatic story, in order to get viewers' eyeballs and keep them, you kind of have to add some elements in there that's going to keep things exciting. Not only do you need that 3-act structure, because that's what people expect nowadays from film. The sensationalism, that's what keeps people watching. So I feel like they probably added some things into the Netflix limited series, and they're definitely going to add some stuff.
Well, I mean, they did make some people look like villains, and they made some people look crazy, or they made some people look stupid.
Yeah.
And I hope this mockumentary actually, makes fun of that, pokes fun at, oh, remember how they made this guy into a villain? Well, he also eats babies or something. Just throw in something obscure, some obscure detail.
Do you think that's what we can expect from this particular showrunner?
Yes, the American Vandal mockumentary series is probably one of the funniest things I've, especially that first season. Who drew all the dicks? on these teachers' cars and everything, and then what it grows into and builds, like it builds off of this one tiny incident, and then things just get funnier and funnier from there. Same thing with the second season. It's just like, oh, who made the whole school shit themselves? And then it builds into this big conspiracy. I think the guy knows what he's doing. Tremendous comedy writer, and I think it'll be really fun. And you already got the appeal right there with Nicolas Cage playing him. You really don't need to cast any big names to play everybody else, but if you do, even better. I mean, it's gonna be, now who knows when it's coming out, probably 2021, maybe a little bit late, I don't know, because of what's going on right now, but that's something to look forward to. I wish they could just put it out tomorrow, because we're all stuck inside, some of us, and we would just like to watch new stuff, but it's fun watching Cheers again. But yes, Nicolas Cage, Tiger King, expected release date of 2021. We can look forward to that on Netflix. Now, speaking of Netflix and Netflix shows, you're not gonna like this, but we've got Black Mirror news. Charlie Brooker, the showrunner of Black Mirror, has said there's probably not gonna be a season 6 because he can't think of anything bleaker that's going on in the world right now. You know the world's fucked up when the guy in charge of just writing dark shit based on satire in the world is just like, I can't think of anything that's worse than this. You really, especially if you live in the U.S. In my mind, especially if you live in the U.S., you can't write something more outlandish than what's going on right now. I don't need a mask. I don't need a mask. Oh yeah, we need to open the states back up. Open Fuddruckers! This guy wrote an episode where a member of the royal family gets kidnapped, and the kidnapper wants the prime minister to fuck a pig on national TV. This guy can't think of anything sadder than what's going on in the world right now, so he's just like, no season 6.
No.
And rumor has it Netflix is not too happy with his decision making, and they're talking breach of contract issues. That's
no. You know what? What if Black Mirror went a complete freaking 180
and they put out a season?
What if they did something exactly opposite, and they just did something like overly happy, like disturbingly happy,
like San Junipero?
But no. That's not disturbingly happy. Something that's disturbingly happy. It's like things aren't what they seem.
All of us getting along on Facebook. That would be disturbingly happy.
I mean, I don't know. But I think Netflix's stock is down a little bit as of like today.
I mean,
a little bit.
That means something, but in Disney's case, which is actually we brought up Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
But this relates to Disney. Disney's stock is down, but that's not keeping them from making big news.
Well, their stock was way down, like pretty much down 5 days ago. I think it's going back up.
Well, they've made some announcements.
Jumped back up.
They've made some announcements, and now the stock's going back up. So we talked about Nicolas Cage. This is something in his area. Don't know if he's going to have part in it, but Disney Plus and Jerry Bruckheimer are bringing a National Treasure TV show to the Disney Plus streaming service. It's supposed to have a whole new cast. It's going to be a whole TV show. Basically overarching episodes of a heist. I take it. I mean, the Declaration of Independence has already been done and all these other stuff. But it's going to be around the same formula. American history meets treasures and going out and making a heist and all that.
All right.
But Jerry Bruckheimer, famous showrunner of things like CSI and all those hit CBS shows our parents watch. Sorry.
So is Nicolas Cage gonna be in National Treasure? Do you know?
I don't know. Nicolas Cage could make a cameo. I can't imagine not having Nicolas Cage make a cameo.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, because it wouldn't even be a thing if Nicolas Cage wasn't in it. If Nicolas Cage is not National Treasure, no one cares. but like Nicolas Cage added to the National Treasure movies that had ridiculous plots, like we're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. On paper, that's a ridiculous plot, but you see Nicolas Cage say it, and you're like, yeah, that makes sense. Nicolas Cage would do that on a Tuesday. Yeah, I can see Nicolas Cage just waking up and deciding.
He needs to, he's been overshadowed by his famous family.
Yeah,
he needs to do something outlandish.
Steal the Declaration of Independence. I could totally see this working as a TV show. National Treasure did build a fan base. Even though the plots were ridiculous, they worked. And I at least saw the first 2 movies, and they were quite entertaining. They put me in the movie. Yeah, steal the fucking Declaration of Independence. Steal it. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna steal the Bill of Rights. Cool, whatever. I totally see it working as a TV show. But that was just one of several major announcements made by Disney+.
Yeah.
Disney also announced that they're ordered an 8-episode anthology or episodic anthology based on R.L. Stine's comic, R.L. Stine of Goosebumps fame, Just Beyond. Now, if you're not familiar with Just Beyond, it was a horror comedy comic, basically.
Okay.
So, they've ordered 8 episodes for this anthology. Think of funny Twilight Zone. That's pretty much what we're talking about here.
I could do that.
A comedy, horror-driven Twilight Zone type of anthology. His comic book was very funny, more adult than Goosebumps was. But the showrunner for this is going to be Lego Movie writer, the head writer of the Lego Movie. And the Lego Movie was superb.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Very, very well done. So this looks promising. This will be on Disney Plus with an expected release date in 2021.
Now, so I'm actually not familiar with Just Beyond. Is this kids related or is it grown up related?
It's a mixture of different stories.
Okay.
So in some story there's kids, some stories there's adults, but it's like Goosebumps. Every story is just a random horror story with just the comedy thrown in.
I really did like Goosebumps when I was a kid. Of course, that's more, kids.
Night of the Living Puppets.
Night of the Living Dummy.
Dummy, whatever.
Now, my
it's been 20 years since I've thought of a Goosebumps book.
One of my coworkers, many years ago, was like, she was the one that showed me the Irma Gerd girl.
Irma Gerd.
Goosebumps. So, and I still say Irma Gerd from time to time. So I just think Irma Gerd, Goosebumps, like, that girl.
You want to go give her a call?
That picture was hilarious.
Let's let Misty have a moment.
I told you to put that picture in the stream. I told you to put it in the show.
I did not.
Because well, to be fair, we only have one viewer, but if you have
we've got some on Facebook.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I was like, if you haven't seen it, you gotta look up the Irma Gerd girl. It all started with Irma Gerd Goosebumps. Okay, I'm done.
Okay,
I'm
so
done.
just
Moment had.
Just Beyond, expected release date 2021 on Disney Plus, led by Lego Movie writer. It's gonna be awesome. They also announced that Falcon and Winter Soldier has gone back into production.
Nice.
The Czech Republic, despite the pandemic, they've got safety precautions going. Basically, the crew and the cast are gonna get checked and tested every week. People are going to be wearing masks except when they're shooting. This is to basically not delay the release. So, as far as Disney Plus is concerned, with Falcon and Winter Soldier, the expected release of August 2020 is still in effect. Now, the factors they're in the Czech Republic. The Czech Republic doesn't have many cases of COVID.
Yeah.
Because no one goes to the Czech Republic. No offense, Czech Republic, but no one's gone there.
It just depends on the population.
It really does. It depends on the population. It doesn't have a big population.
Oh my God, that's so scary though, because from what I've read and what I've in talking to people, like this COVID-19 has mutated into a more contagious virus since it started.
Well, let's not try to scare the viewers.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to scare people.
We're all gonna die!
That's why we've had so many cases here in the U.S. because it's mutated. And, it's more...
Well,
it's more
I mean,
contagious, the version that we have here.
As long as I see Falcon and Winter Soldier in August, I could get COVID in September. As long as this comes out and I see it. Now, there were talks that Disney Plus were going to put out What If early. Now, the problem with putting out What If early is that it does spoil some future shows and movies coming out. So Disney Plus was just kind of in the air about that. Obviously, with this news, they probably won't have to if they want Falcon and Winter Soldier to come out in August. They're going ahead with it. They're running as many safety precautions as you possibly can. But yep, that is one thing of news, that Falcon and Winter Soldier has carried on in production. Also, Carnival Row is carrying on in production. Carnival Row, an Amazon Prime show. So it looks like Hollywood, whether it's TVs or movies, are moving on. And as we talked about last week, a lot of movies are probably going to be coming out on streaming service because they're actually making more money than coming out in theaters. Trolls World Tour has changed the game, guys.
Trolls World Tour.
The hell with Schindler's List and Titanic and Avatar. Trolls World Tour has made the most cinematic impact in the past, 75 to 100 years. Crazy. But more Disney Plus news. This happened freaking an hour ago. This was announced an hour ago. Okay, so Ahsoka Tano is gonna be in Mandalorian Season 2. We all know that. We all cried in happiness. Today, it was announced that Boba Fett himself is gonna be in Mandalorian Season 2. Seriously, you need to share this link. You need to get people in here. This is not a drill. Because not only is Boba Fett gonna be in Mandalorian Season 2, but Tamara Morrison, who played Jango Fett in the prequels, in order to keep it consistent, will be playing Boba Fett because he's a clone. Boba Fett's a clone of Jango. So it would only make sense to get the guy who played Jango. And he's down for it, and he is signed on. So, basically, here's what we know. Ahsoka Tano and Boba Fett are going to be in Mandalorian Season 2. But as we reported last week, if you go to Ray Park's Instagram and you scroll down, Ray Park, Darth Maul from Phantom Menace, not tweeted because it's Instagram, posted a picture of the Sith logo and captioned, "This is the way." This is the first time he has ever tweeted anything cryptically, even remotely, about Darth Maul in a long time. He is cryptically putting out there that he's gonna be in Season 2 of Mandalorian. Now, Disney Plus would hold off on this news. But because we have Ahsoka Tano in there, and now you have Boba Fett in there, two characters from the prequel universe, the Clone Wars, it would make total sense that Darth Maul would be in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. It would make sense. It would make total sense. If you're going to have Ahsoka Tano in there, if you're going to have Boba Fett in there, these characters are massive in the Star Wars universe. And Darth Maul, depending on the time period, would still be alive. Holy shit. And plus, guys, I don't mean to speculate what we're going to get in Mandalorian Season 2, but Mando versus Boba Fett?
Whoa.
Mando versus... Boba Fett's still a bounty hunter. Alright? And if I'm correct, Mando has a bounty on him. Now, how Ahsoka Tano fits into the storyline, I have no idea. But that would be one way to fit Boba Fett in there. Okay? Because Mando's a pretty wanted man. And that's not a spoiler. You just know when you watch the show that Mando is a wanted man. So this is interesting. And the fact that they got the original actor.
That's pretty dope.
For Jango Fett to be, just for consistency standpoint. This is Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and supervising director Taika Waititi, who's also in the show as the
droid.
as the droid bounty hunter thing. The bounty hunter droid. But that's not... That just makes you speculate even more, because it also came out from Disney, and this is our last thing for today, that Taika Waititi's Star Wars films are good to go. We reported this last season. It was just a rumor at that time, but it has been confirmed that a new Star Wars saga is being done by Taika Waititi. We're talking Thor Darkra. Hey, maybe In and Out. Wife hasn't had a good day. I'll watch the VOD to catch up. No worries. Exterminate.
Hey.
We're on our last story anyway. It's been an hour-long show. We're on our last story anyway. But Exterminate while you're here. Let's go back to that. Boba Fett's going to be in Mandalorian Season 2. Exterminate. And he's going to be played by the Jango Fett actor from the prequels. Exterminate, that was just huge. Just for you. We went back for a story. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! But Taika Waititi's, just wow. He's gonna have his own Star Wars saga. It kind of makes you speculate.
Mm-hmm.
Will it be closely tied in with Mandalorian? Because he is a producer and supervisor director. Will he bring in Jon Favreau?
I feel like there will be some connection in there somewhere. You know what I mean? Because it's a new saga. It's Mandalorian. So many people have been watching that on Disney Plus. Some people got Disney Plus just so they could watch The Mandalorian. How could you not take that and kind of capitalize on it, kind of tie the stories in together is what I'm saying, in order to engage this new, kind of phase.
Wife had her Nerd Alert shirt on, though.
Yay!
Even for a rough day, that's something, right? That is something,
yes.
and we appreciate that. We really do, man. That's awesome. We love hearing that, man. I hope her day turns around. I don't know why it was tough, but I'm sure it will all turn around.
Yes.
And she has that Nerd Alert shirt on. It will totally turn around. Because the Nerd Alert shirt, I don't know if you know this, has good luck powers.
It does.
Bada bang. But yeah, I would love to see him bring in Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni to help him work on the saga. Because I just got done. I was an episode behind, apparently, on Clone Wars Season 7. So what I thought was the season finale wasn't the season finale. So last night in the this morning, while I was still up, before I went to sleep, I was like, oh my god, that's the season finale. Oh, I gotta watch that. And just the way they ended Clone Wars was perfect. Not gonna say how, but that's Dave Filoni. And then you watch Star Wars Rebels, and that's Dave Filoni. You watch Mandalorian, that's Jon Favreau. That's Dave Filoni. That's Taika Waititi. All collaborating. And honestly, this is what Star Wars needs. To get they need to bring these three guys together, make a new saga, whether it's related to The Mandalorian or not. They need to make a new saga and shut all these Star Wars wannabe fanboys out. These Star Wars purists. I'm serious. These Star Wars purists that are like, meh, it can't end with Rey, meh. These guys that hate the fact that the ultimate hero of Star Wars is a female need to shut them up and make a saga to where they can't complain. And these shut them the fuck
that was
up.
Right in my ear. So
sorry,
I figured I'd do it to you.
I'm sorry. I'm not a violent person.
No,
Only when it comes to Star Wars purists.
I did it back to you so you'd know what it felt like.
It is not our story. It is their story. I keep telling her whatever she wants to do, I'll support her regardless.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Well, no, don't apologize. Don't apologize. You do you.
Yeah.
I keep hitting my hand and hurting it.
Well, don't do that because
sorry.
It also makes me flinch because I'm like right
very
here.
Passionate about Star Wars.
No, I understand. Like, I feel like most people would agree with you. Though
I am a wimp. I am.
Most people would agree with you. If you're gonna be misogynistic, there's no room for that. Star Wars is for everybody.
Star Wars is for everybody.
For everybody.
And if you're gonna, there were comments the other day about the new trilogy, and I'll give everyone the hate on Last Jedi. Okay, fine. You can dislike Last Jedi. Okay. Whatever. But the way Rise of the Skywalker totally just fixes Last Jedi and fixes that trilogy and ends the Skywalker saga is great. It is wonderful. Please stop. Just because it doesn't go the way you want it to go doesn't mean it's not good. It's good. And honestly, you know what? You want to know why I think people get mad? Because they weren't in charge of Star Wars. The Disney hired successful Star Wars fans,
Yeah.
yes, that's what they did. They hired...
Who are filmmakers and who do this for a living.
Exactly. They hired Star
Yeah.
Wars fans who were successful at their craft in filming to make a Star Wars trilogy, and they did, and it's awesome. And people on the internet,
Yeah.
these nerds that live in their mom's basements, need to shut up.
Yeah, just get over it, we can't all just, change Sonic the Hedgehog or whatever. You know what I mean? Like that's not something we can do. That's not something we can do on the regular.
Yeah, that's...
complain until things go your way.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, but
in that case,
Sonic the Hedgehog didn't need to be changed.
That was constructive criticism.
I know.
But I'm just saying.
No, I hear you.
We need to adopt this policy when it comes to politics.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it's like people saying we can't say Adele looks good. It's this culture on the internet where we're not supposed to feel good about stuff. And I contradict myself because the Blue Angels were flying over and I was making fun of everybody. But that's what I do. I make fun of everybody. Was I outside watching jets fly? No, I wasn't, because I don't care. But I understand people enjoy it. Now, I make my jokes, but I'm not going to judge people for liking it. What's up, NBA?
Hello.
Welcome to the show. But, it's one of those things where with Star Wars, it's meant to entertain you.
Yeah.
Is it entertaining? Yeah? Well, then there's nothing wrong with it. Mm-hmm. And, oh my God, if I run into another person that rates one of the prequels as one of the top Star Wars movies, like, your point is completely, like, I can't listen to your opinion because it's not valid to me. Your opinion's trash. If you tell me Episode 2 belongs in the top 3 spots of Star Wars, I'm sorry. The dialogue's terrible. The dialogue is so bad. I don't even think
the acting.
Oh,
is
the
terrible.
acting.
Just stop right there. Just stop.
Oh.
Just stop. Just adding in graphics and all that crap after the fact, just because we have the technology available to us. Well, look at what the original 3 did.
Yeah. The original 3
that were before their time.
The original 3 are exact opposite of the prequels. The original 3 are done with minimal special effects. They're toys. They're toys in those movies. The ships, everything, toys, microscopic cameras, amazing. But the acting is brilliant. Yeah. Prequels, nothing but special effects and no substance.
Yep.
No, the acting's terrible. The dialogue's terrible. Natalie Portman's in that movie, and the acting is still terrible. Liam Neeson is in Phantom Menace. Acting still terrible. Now the only
Ewan McGregor too.
Ewan McGregor.
Love Ewan McGregor.
What you do? We're doing our show Nerd Alert. We do this every Friday. We talk about nerd culture, movies, comic books, all that good stuff. We do this pretty much every week, unless we have like a in between seasons type of thing. Yeah. Right now we're on our last subject talking about Star Wars. The only good thing that came out of the prequels though, Darth Maul. That's the only thing that came out of Phantom Menace. And when Anakin finally turns into Vader, because you're just like, oh, thank God, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over. I can go to New Hope now.
The bad acting is over.
I can go to New Hope now and just. No, anytime I'm in a Facebook argument and they mention the prequels in a good context, I'm like, oh, your opinion's trash. I don't know why I'm arguing with you. I'm done. But speaking of done, that concludes today's Nerd Alert Quarantine edition of Episode 2. Thanks, everybody in the Facebook for sticking around. Yeah. Thanks, everybody here in Twitch for sticking around. It has been hectic to put on... Let's go back to the live scene. It's been hectic to put on a show here recently because it's just... The world was on hold. So when the world's on hold, the news is on hold, and your favorite TV shows are on hold. But as we learned today, Captain Falcon and Winter Soldier, that show is going to continue, and that show is going to be out in August 2021. Disney Plus making major moves. It doesn't seem like everybody else is on hold, but Disney Plus, here they go. They're just like, oh no, we're going to continue shit, and we're going to cast shit, and we're going to... The only thing Netflix did was cast Nicolas Cage's
Now-
Tiger King.
Now, I will say, we are actually on the proper kind of screen. Dark is that Netflix show I was talking about that I'm excited to. So, season 3 of Dark is coming out June 27th.
Were you waiting for the dark screen
No,
so you could say dark?
No, I wasn't. But I was just waiting for the right moment. But yeah, Dark is Dark season 3, June 27th. So starting probably tonight, sometime this month, I'm gonna be rewatching seasons 1 and 2 because it's a very complicated story. There's a lot going on. It is it is a dark show. It's very dramatic. The writing is fantastic in my opinion. I love it. It's German. But about the time, yes, it is a good show.
No. I'm
Stop.
just saying you have
look like you're shaking your
you
head.
have weird reasons to loving shit. It's German.
It's just I was just saying it's
I
German.
know. I'm just messing with you.
But basically, yeah, I'm gonna be rewatching it. Around the time I got into it, which is May, June of last year. Around that time they had started shooting season 3, so I knew there would be a third season.
I'm glad they finished
no matter
it.
what happened. But anyway, I'm a big fan of Twin Peaks. I was watching Twin Peaks: The Return and all that about last spring, and one of my coworkers was like, "Oh, if you like Twin Peaks, you should watch this show called Dark." And that's how I got into it. So anyway, that's one of those I need some drama and darkness in my life.
I could kill the dog.
I'm talking about show wise. So I'm a big fan of the Twilight Zone and Twin Peaks, Dark, Law and Order SVU. That's kind of dark. That's a dark show as well.
Me and David Eller have a theory,
Yeah?
and then we'll go to the chat. Our theory is that women your age, they like Law and Order SVU, and as they get older, they go to NCIS.
I don't like it. No, I don't.
Because you need something lighter, because you get old and you're like, I've seen all the sexual assaults and I'm going to go to NCIS.
No, I never got into it because, I don't know if it's because my parents watched it, but the guy that was in charge, I can't remember his name. That older guy in the show.
I'm sorry, Exterminate's having a dark breakdown right now.
Anyway, I just never liked the acting. Never liked the actor. I'm like, what the hell is NCIS? Naval blah 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 blah. I don't care about the Navy. Wait, did I say that? No, the naval.
That concludes the show.
I don't know. It's just no. I like the. I don't really care about naval officers going crazy.
You can't be saying that shit though on camera.
It's not that. No. Listen. So my stepbrother was in the Navy. He was a He was a corpsman for the Marines. My grandpa was in the Marines. My brother is in the Army. So don't tell me that I don't. You are taking me too literally.
We're just laughing at what you said. I don't care about the Navy. Someone's gonna clip that and someone's gonna clip it and dial it. Girl hates military.
But what I'm trying to, I don't want any of you to say. I don't want you to think I'm being literal because I'm not.
No one thinks you're being literal. It was
because
just funny.
in this day and age, people have a tendency to blow things way out of proportion.
Let's keep up on the chat. When is PlayStation customer service going to open back up? I didn't even know it was down.
Customer service.
I didn't even know it was down, NBA. I will look into that and I'll get back to you on that in a later stream. Exterminate was going dark. We need a real purge. Get rid of some of the stupid people in this world. Technically, we are in a purge. It's just through the air.
He
got the timestamp. Don't make me. She got really we didn't say anything, and she got really mad at us.
She started laughing
because it was funny. I don't give a fuck about the Navy. This was not my fault, sweetie. I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything. I just laughed. I'm trying to get my account. I'll try to get into PlayStation and see what's going on with the customer service, NBA. I haven't heard anything about the servers being down, or anything like that, or customer service being down, but I'll look into it and I'll let you know next stream what that was all about. That's weird that PlayStation customer service is down. Of course, with this day and age, who knows? Who knows? Anything could be down. But that concludes episode 2 of the Quarantined Nerd Alert season. We'll be back next week. Hopefully Disney Plus just keeps dropping bombshells for us. By the way, we should apologize for the cat's butthole cut that we showed last week. I got a message.
Are you serious?
I got a message saying it was gross, and they didn't. They found it gross and very immature of us to show the butthole cut trailer of Cats. To where my response was pretty much what Misty just did. Guys, don't send me messages. I don't care. She doesn't care. Do you care? Because I don't care.
No.
If it were up to me, I would show that video every week.
If you don't like it, you can turn us off.
Yes.
That's it.
You don't have to watch.
You have the right to take your little finger and turn your monitor off.
Facebook didn't find it offensive. They let us play it. Twitch didn't find it offensive. They let us play it. Nobody found it offensive. Just one person. It was just one person.
Yeah.
I think there was a cat lover.
They were probably messing.
Pretending.
They were probably messing.
I don't know. Just pretending their cat doesn't have a butthole, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we showed the video, and that was it. And I honestly probably going to show it again next week if no news comes back on. Probably going to play it thousands of times. Only best parts of the Cats movie. Right? That butthole, though. Anyway. So, just FYI, do not send us messages for what we talk about, for what we show. We're just here to break stuff down, have a good laugh, have a fun little stream. It's
what
really
we're here for.
It's really for us and exterminate, basically. That's really what it is. But for Nerd Alert, Quarantine Season, Episode 2, I'm Dan.
I'm Misty.
And we will see you guys next week. Let's take you to the outros. Peace! Oh, wait. Oh, there are one of a few things that hangs on some cat's tail to never cover up the butthole. That's also a good point.
Yeah.
Just wanted to get in Exterminate's last comment before we go. Let's do this again. For Nerd Alert Quarantine Season Episode 2, I'm Dan.
I'm Misty.
And we'll see you guys next week.